Hello everyone, in today's video we're going to be talking about Remedy's co-op shooter that's coming out in 2025. We're going to be on PC Gamer today. This article is written by Morgan Park. Thank you for the article. It'll be it'll be in the description, linked in the description if you want to read along or just follow along. The title goes, the most important tool in Remedy's new co-op FPS is the shower. Saving water is essential. FBC Firebreak should be on your 2025 radar. This game is on my radar, and I'm actually quite excited for this game because it's going to be a 3-player co-op game and first-person shooter, and it's going to be in the Control universe and Control's Remedy universe. So that universe is crazy. So there's so many like weird things they can do. I'm kind of just interested in like the type of world that is and like what they can do with a co-op shooter, not having to worry about balance. Like obviously you have to worry about balance a little bit in co-op games, but like player versus player balance doesn't matter. So you can kind of just go nuts with a lot of things, and it's going to be really interesting in my opinion. Just before we get into the article, deeper into the article, I would like to remind everyone, please subscribe to the channel, like the video if you're interested, and comment down below if you're also interested in FBC Firebreak. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers, and once we do, I'll be doing a Q&A video. So if you're interested, please subscribe. When Remedy announces a new game, I was expected 3 things: a protagonist wearing street clothes, a third-person shooting, and a pistol. FBC Firebreak, a first-person co-op control spin-off, has none of that, and that's incredibly exciting. We haven't heard much from Firebreak other than its 2025 release window, but in a recent interview with Games Radar, Remedy revealed that a major mechanic in its first FPS is taking a shower. Okay, and I also agree with this author. Like, Control 2 is going to be a big deal, don't get me wrong, because Control 1 is a very good game, and if you haven't played it, you should play it. It's a very fun game, and the fact that they're doing a 3-player co-op game is very exciting, and honestly, it's their first-person shooter game, if I remember correctly, because I don't think any of the games Remedy has made has been FPS. It's always been third-person, so it's going to be interesting how their take on first-person, or if it's going to be like more with the shooter mechanics, or if it's going to be bigger in if the shooting is different. FBC Firebreak is a lot about crisis management and getting covered in stuff that you shouldn't be: fire, radiation, sticky notes. Okay, game director Mike Kayata told GR, so if you want it off, then wash it off. Don't want a cold shower, warm it up first. And saving water is essential. Cram inside the box with your team. In a co-op FPS parlance, the decontamination shower sounds like a sort of rest stop periodically found on missions, like a safe room in Left 4 Dead, or a Medicaid station in Warhammer 40k Darktide. Okay, taking a quick shower will restore health and clear any indestructible gunk festering on a uniform. Honestly, considering how it's like that actually makes sense. Restoring it's cool that it restores health, and I wonder if like the gunk is like a gameplay mechanic or if it's just visual. Whether it's gameplay or just visual, it sounds cool, honestly. Believe it or not, the shower was one of the first design elements that stuck. Kayata continued, it's practical improvisation, professional, encourages teamwork, and taps just right into the amount of bureau absurdity. It's true. Healing waters for Control, healing water stations makes total sense, honestly. We get a brief look at this improvised showers in the Firebreak announcement trailer. Yeah, this looks like the showers. Okay, it looks just as cramped and utilitarian as I imagine. And what does Kat mean about cold showers? I was gonna say, I wonder what happens if you like what types of showers you can take, which is hilarious that I'm saying that. Like, that's what I'm thinking about. Like, what kind of showers are you gonna take in this first-person shooter? That's just Remedy for you. Does this mean you'll get an extra buff for taking a warm shower? That tracks with my general demeanor when my water heat is broken. That's true, but it also makes me wonder how system dense Firebreak might be. But maybe I'm reading too much into the electric gun and goopy acid cannon that seemingly puts out a fire in the trailer. But we might be playing with elements in Firebreak. Yeah, I think that's a good assumption. Coming 2025 FBC Firebreak and launching on Steam day 1. That's really cool. I'm glad it's launching on Steam because, man, the Epic Game Store sucks. Honestly, for me, I'm just super interested in like if there's going to be classes. Like, there's this double barrel shotgun they showed in the trailer. There's the machine gun, then there's the weird guns. They already said there's going to be like some kind of like ultimate abilities, basically. So like, what kind of other abilities do your characters have? Or does it like, I don't know, like I'm just so interested in what this is, and like I wonder if it's going to be like cold showers are technically healthier for you, if I remember correctly, like in real life. So like the Bureau would, or like Remedy would definitely start doing stuff like that, because they're just kind of like, they are the hipster artsy crowd, right? So they definitely would put something like that in it. And I'm just kind of just interested in this game, and I'm going to be keeping an eye on it. And man, I just want to know more about it. The shower mechanic does make sense, and honestly, it makes complete sense because it's also the checkpoints. It's the health stations. Basically, it's their version of a health pack, or like the stations in Darktide. And it's just, I'm curious if this is going to be the only source of healing, because in Darktide and in other games like this there are other sources of healing. So I wonder if this is going to be their only source. Probably not. I don't think so. There will definitely be some healing outside of this. I wonder if this will be just like the big one, because I wonder if it full heals you or if it's just like a small heal. And I am curious if the gunk cleaning is going to be cosmetic or a actual gameplay mechanic. That's going to be my biggest thing, if it's a gameplay mechanic or not. That's the biggest thing for me, honestly. I'm curious if the gunk is going to matter or not. But it does seem like we're going to be dealing with a lot of elemental stuff, like fire and electricity and all that type of things. But I mean, Control is such a weird universe that you can pretty much bring any element and it'll be kind of, not necessarily that it makes sense. It makes sense in the context of the game. Not that it makes sense, because nothing makes sense. Well, it makes, like I said, it makes sense in the context of what Control is in the Control universe and the Bureau. And the fact that we're in the Bureau building means that there's going to be some wacky stuff happening here. Even in that trailer that we watched a while ago, the regular enemies don't look like regular enemies. They look like the Control enemies. So it'll be interesting. But yeah, thank you for watching today's video on Control. We'll be keeping an eye on this. I'll be keeping an eye on this, and I'll be doing more videos whenever I see something. Thank you everyone for watching. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, I please really appreciate it. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and once we do, I'll be doing a Q&A video. Like, comment, all that good YouTube stuff. Comment down below if you're interested in this type of thing. Personally, co-op games are like my go-to thing nowadays, so you know, I'm just like super into all of them. So yeah, if you'd like to follow me on other places, I have a Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Blue Sky, and Threads on any of those social media platforms. Thank you for watching today's video, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everyone.